Hello, this is Ada. So I decide I will be recording in English now because I think it's unfair to all my English-speaking friends that I will be only recording in Polish. So I promise to put Polish subtitles. But yeah, I want to record in English. So this is something what I want to share with you. Like it's accessible for more people than just Polish people. Okay. So this is what I want to talk about today. I think it will be the most personal record that I did so far. Simply because I want to share a little bit of my personal beliefs. Yeah. So I call this video finishing the game of duality. So where to start? So maybe from the beginning. So if we think about the beginning of everything, like how the things, like came to this earth, or how even the earth was created, like this kind of stuff. If we think about it, then we will actually never really know. Like we can have different stories, of course. Different religions are talking about it, and yeah, we can also believe those stories and kind of have an idea of how this all was created, how we were created, and stuff like that. But to be honest, we will never really know. It's something what we can only try to explain. But for me, it really matters that everything what is alive, like us or animals or nature, a tree, a flower, in the end, like we are all different, but we are coming from the same source. Yeah. And understanding that in the everyday life, it's actually making us finishing the game of duality. Because what is duality? It's like, whenever you or me or someone says, let me give you an example. Some people have and I don't. Everyone has something. Everyone has something what I would like, but I don't. No one will ever understand me. I'm so lonely. I have no one. No one will ever understand my pain. So this is all expressions of us humans when we are not aware of that simple truth that everything is connected. When we are not living it. Because when we say that, we play a game of duality, which is separation. We make ourselves separate to anything else, to everyone and to everything. We close ourselves, like it's also natural because we kind of live this life in a sense that this is me, what I think and what I feel, this is my center of my attention. And it's normal, it's natural that we live like this. But if we don't have a awareness of, okay, this is me, but I'm also connected to everything. We are all coming from the same source. Whatever, if it's a tree or if it's a dog, we all have consciousness. We are all living beings. We just live in a different way. We have different packaging, but we are all the same thing in the end. So if we don't know that, then we put ourselves as separate to everything. And this causes us so much suffering because imagine how big is the world, and then there is us, like one person, and I would be sitting and thinking oh my god, it already scares me if I think about it like that. It is like that. Then you are so lonely then, if you are thinking that you are separate to everything. You know, like I heard some years ago, my friend told me something what really in this time, it really twisted my mind. It really like made me very think about it, like, what? I remember I said something like, oh, I'm so tired, I wish to do some nature trip. And this my friend told me, uh, you don't need to go to nature, you are the nature. And that time I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, I'm not a forest or I'm not a lake. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, it really forced me to think about it. And now, if I think about it, I really truly understand it finally. Because it is right. Like, maybe it seemed to us, you know, and I think many people would say something like this, you know, it's the same kind of sentence when we say, oh, I'm so tired, I wish to go for holidays. Because what does it mean? It means like everything around, there's so much pressure, there's so much like we're so tired, like maybe physically or mentally or both, then we are wishing to go to some place which will make us relax, which will make us at peace, which will make us less tensed. So, and that's what we believe, that we cannot have this peace here, right now. We have to go somewhere and we will only have it there. And that's also another bullshit. Because we can create and make our own peace with the life that we have at the moment, right now. We don't need to go somewhere or do something to be at peace, to be relaxed, to be in harmony with ourselves. We just need to realize also that we are part of the nature. Like, okay, like tree looks different, like the flower looks different than us. We all have different packaging. The dog looks different than us, totally different. But yeah, in the end, we are all the same thing, just in different. We got a different avatar. We got a different bodies. But in the end, we are all connected and we are all one. And if every day we try to realize it more and more, maybe first just with people, you know, with people it's easier because we have kind of similar avatars. If you realize, and that's really powerful tool, you know, like when you have someone you really don't like or you hate this person for something, try to for a second think about what is actually the same about you and this person. Like a little bit going out of what's only make us so different and so in contrast. Try to think about all these things that actually make you connect, and also all the things that this person is good at, or what good things this person brought to you. Like to also have those two perspectives, not only focusing on differences, on how we are different. We are really good in this. But we forget that actually this will make us more and more separate, more and more disconnect. We have to focus a little bit on our similarities to make us feel connected. You know, like some time ago, I also, if I would have a problem or there would be something that bothers me, of course I would like to go to other people to talk about it, and you know, it's also very helpful. But nowadays, if I have some issue, if I have some problem, I just go to nature. I just go to nature, I meditate, I pray, I sing, I dance, whatever it feels like right in this moment. Because I know that the nature can help me exactly the same way as any other living being. Like, okay, maybe it won't talk to me as we are talking, but it will make me feel in a certain way. And if I believe that this can help me, it will help me. So again, it's all also about our beliefs and how we see the world. Yeah. And just, and another thing, it's also like, you know, when we are in this state that, I don't know, we had like some really bad experience, like we lost someone we really love, mm, and it was very sudden. We didn't understand really what was happening. Like basically something really, really shocking and very, very sad for us. If we had such experience, and then we would think like, oh my God, no one can understand what I feel. Like then it will be like this, you know, and we'll be just closing ourselves more and more in this little box of like, this is me and my feelings, and no one outside can understand me. But if we realize that we are all going through the same problems, like different, but in the end the emotions, their feelings are the same. We cannot even, like, we also shouldn't be measuring what's the biggest pain, you know? Because like, I don't know, I lost my mom, and if I would be like saying that this is the worst pain in the world, then that it would be, and I would feel really bad. But I understand that I cannot decide what is the biggest pain, because like, okay, I lost someone forever, but then someone lost a girlfriend or boyfriend, and you know the feelings are the same. Like this person also lost someone, and maybe not forever because this person is still alive, but usually if you break up it's also forever, kind of like you're not sharing life anymore. So it's kind of the same thing when you lose someone who dies. So it's not me to judge if which one is bigger pain and who is feeling more. What I can do is to connect actually with this person and make us realize that we kind of go through the same things, and that's already so supporting. That's making me grow, that's making me feel okay, I'm not alone in this. Like people go through the same feelings, through the same emotions, similar experiences, and that's already making me going out of my little hole where I was there with my sadness and anger and feeling separated to everything and everyone. If we are separated, we are miserable, we are sad, and we should go from separation as much as possible, because when we are connected, that's when we feel like safe. That's where we feel also like we are, yeah, like basically safe in this world, because whatever happens, we know that it's not only us going through things like that, and we have always someone or something that can cheer us up, that can lift us higher. And yeah, so I would like to leave you today with this, to kind of like every day try to realize what is connecting you to others, what is connecting you to the nature. Yeah, to search for this connection, you know, like, because now I told you something and it's just some words, it's just some wisdom or knowledge, but you have to put it in your own experience. So you can even pray or meditate or do whatever it feels good, right for you, to make it experience, to make it into experience. So, you know, if you, after watching this, you feel called to go and dance in the nature, then do it. If you feel like, I don't know, going to some friend and telling him, you know what, like, I didn't understand, but I realized we go through similar things actually. Like, it seems very different, but now if I think about it, we have very similar feelings. Then go and talk to this person. If you feel like going to your dog and being like, wow, you're always there for me, and you always really get me. I can tell you everything, and you just understand. If you feel like doing that, then do that, and don't limit yourself. And feeling connected, and feeling like everything around you, it's actually there to support you, to understand you, and to give you love, to give you safety. This is all there for us. We just need to kind of like learn how to use it and learn how to see it. So yeah, that's all for today. I really shared my all personal views and feelings, so somehow you can take something from what I say. What? You can take something like from all what you heard now. You can take something what really like resonated with you, something what you heard, and you're like, ah, I didn't think about it like this, but maybe there's something to it. So then if you have that, just take it and think about that, and it's yours, you know, it's already yours. And then if you turn it into experience, then you will get your own wisdom. And that's what we all want, like experiences which turn our knowledge into our own wisdom, our own understanding, our own beliefs. We cannot live by beliefs of others. We can only listen and get inspired, and then create our own wisdom by our own experiences. So that's it. Thank you and namaste. I wish you a beautiful day and feeling very connected.